Hello, welcome to another episode of Wuzzy's Electronic Album Picks, where I provide information on electronic food for your ears and eyes. Today we're exploring a mini album from an electronic artist that's been quiet for over a decade. The album is Everything Squared by Seefeel. It was released August 30th, 2024. The album has 6 tracks and a length of 26 minutes and 34 seconds. The style is IDM, shoegaze, and dub. These are my favorite tracks. Track 2, Multifolds. Track 4, Antiskeptic. Track 5, Hooked Paw. Track 6, End of Here. Now for the full flavor, put your earbuds or headphones on and enjoy the show. Everything Squared is a mini-album presenting Seefeel's musical evolution since their last self-titled album in 2011. The album is a bit more ambient, down-tempo, and a bit more minimal sounding than their older music. Track 2, Multifolds, is one of the most familiar sounding tracks and sound that Seefeel presents. It's very bright, colorful, and very loopy constructed, and hypnotic singing. It has kaleidoscope patterns fused with minimal bass and beats. Track 4, Antiskeptic. This is more of a distorted vibe here with some bright, cheerful, sparkly synths. The track has more of a serious sound with a heavier beats construction. It has a nice ambient trail near the end. Track 5, Hooked Paw. This is the spooky off-trail sounding track. It has their iconic voice samples flowing and some dreamlike tribal sounds, all mixed with deep dub beats and minimal bass. It's dark and adventurous. It also has some very interesting kind of metallic sounds in the mix. This track reminds me of Aphex Twin's Track 1, also known as Cliffs, from Selected Ambient Works 2, but on a much darker path. Track 6, End of Here. This is the last track. It's dreamy and a bit more ambient with an obscure flowing low voice synth and other synths with a nice powerful beat. Kind of has this abandoned industrial feel, lost in time. The track also has some cool sounding filter effects. It's quite calming and relaxing. The opening track is also very good with more of a singing approach than the sampled voices as the other tracks present more. This track has some very nice beats and great bass. There's lots of cool filters, distortion and echo effects happening, and it also has a real lo-fi sound to it. Track 3, Lose the Minus. This was the only track that was beatless, but it seemed to present somewhat of an experimental minimal beat with the bass. The track's more ambient and filtered out as it explores the sounds. There's some distorted electric guitar. It's short and sweet. My favorite track was Track 2, Multifolds. It's the most iconic sounding track with lots of cool sounds and synth loops. It's the coolest sounding element here. I really enjoy how this track constructs. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day and night. Cheers.